Вітаємо вас, дорогі глядачі, на українській телемережі «Контакт». Я ваша ведуча Марта Чурулович. Всіх, що святкують за новим календарем, вітаємо зі святами. Серед різноманітних передріздвяних вистав міста Торонто є мистецька виставка «12 ялинок» в Gardner Museum в самому центрі міста. Одна з найкращих ялинок є Ukrainian Christmas Spider Tree, про яку нам розкаже Дар'я Дяковська, представниця Українського музею Канади. В передачі Ion Culture Таня Стех представить англомовний варіант розповіді про трагічну постать класика української хорової музики Артема Веделя. Ведучий нашої постійної рубрики Stay Ukrainian My Friends Рон Когут відвідає щорічне свято Joy of Lights при парохії святого Дмитрія в Етобико. Після перерви – новини з України.
Від імені Українського канадського дому опіки з тим радісним святом Рождества Христового хочемо побажати всім управителям цього дому, працівникам, нашим родинам, українським установам, нашому духовенству, всім українцям по цілому світі. І маємо надію, що новонароджене Боже дитятко принесе мир і спокій по всьому світі, а особливо в нашій рідній батьківщині. Дай Боже щасливого дня і смачної куті, і всього найкращого Христос ще рождає.
В імені святого Дмитря резиденції на Ля-Роуз бажаю всім веселих свят і щасливого Нового року. Христос ще рождає. Ісус горів'я, Марія му мати, тут ангели чудяться, рожденого бояться, а він стоїть трясеться.
We face in Syria and Iraq has layers of complexity and has geopolitical significance. Currently, our allied war effort faces new and additional challenges posed by a significant ramping up of involvement by Kremlin President Putin. As we've learned in recent years, Putin's stated intent and actions are often diametrically opposite. Instead of bombing Daesh, the vast majority of bombs unleashed by the Russian military land on anti-Assad forces and civilian neighborhoods. The Kremlin, while expanding existing and adding to the number of Russian naval and air force military bases in Syria, continues to test NATO partner Turkey's resolve. Problematically, while for the most part avoiding bombing Daesh, the FSB, Russia's intelligence services, has been funneling hundreds of fighters from Dagestan into Daesh's ranks. A recent investigation by Novaya Gazeta, one of the few independent newspapers left in Russia, based on extensive field work by Elena Milashina, has concluded that, and I quote, Russia's special services have controlled the flow of jihadists into Syria. Russia has now become the third biggest source country for foreign Daesh fighters. The FSB's establishment of a green corridor is meticulously documented by Novaya Gazeta. From FSB recruiters to supply of travel documents, funnels potential terrorists who, instead of causing trouble and blowing things up in Russia, militarily engage NATO forces. This has, in the Kremlin's view, the added benefit of making impossible a Qatari gas pipeline through Syria and Turkey to Europe, so as not to challenge Russia's gas chokehold of Western European gas markets.
Clearly, the Kremlin has aggressive revisionist geopolitical objectives in Europe and Eurasia and wishes to regain Russia's past sphere of influence over the past Soviet space. I also encourage this committee to show principled leadership by advocating that the international community should be resolute and unwavering in its determination to eradicate all forms of terrorism and prevent senseless violence and terrible human suffering.
As we celebrate the Christmas season and welcome in the new year, our thoughts and prayers are with our brothers and sisters in Ukraine as they defend themselves and their country against Russia's invasion, killings, human rights violations, and terrorism. Throughout this horrific period of revolution and war, under the leadership of the Ukrainian Canadian Congress, the Ukrainian World Congress, and our member organizations, our community has played a pivotal role in ensuring international support for Ukraine. Our member organizations continue to provide ongoing humanitarian aid to Ukraine through Ukrainian Canadian Congress's Ukraine Appeal, while our Ottawa Bureau continues to inform and educate Canadian policymakers. With the recent change in Canada's federal government, including more than 50% new members of Parliament, many of whom are not fully aware of the situation in Ukraine, we have a lot of work ahead of us to inform them of what Ukraine needs most and ensure Canada's continued leadership and support to the people of Ukraine. And for that, we need your support. In 2016, the Ukrainian Canadian community will be celebrating two significant milestones: the 125th anniversary of the first immigrants from Ukraine, and 75 years of the Ukrainian Canadian Congress being the voice of and leading a strong, united, and vibrant Ukrainian Canadian community. There are many initiatives underway to celebrate these anniversaries, and our goal is to create awareness of our contribution as a founding people of Canada, build pride and belonging, and inform Canadians about issues that are important to our community. With your generous support of our work, we will continue to help the people of Ukraine achieve their rightful destiny, as well as build a strong Ukrainian Canadian community in Canada for generations to come. On behalf of the Ukrainian Canadian Congress and my family, Adriana, Roman, Danilo, Larissa, and Ilana, I extend my very best wishes for a Merry Christmas and a happy, healthy, and prosperous New Year. Христос рождається, Christ is born. Веселий свят, happy holidays.